Hello and welcome to Devaliente Plays Dungeons and Lesbians by Noe Bodies. This game was part of Humble Bundle's Bundle for Racial Justice and Equality. This game deals with adult themes and strong language. Discretion is advised. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Hello, hero. It's good to see you. You will enter a world of swords and sorcery, where giant lizards think that thievery and regicide is a good idea. Let me show you what you look like. Don't question why you look like that. It's time to name yourself. What's your name? And you are they, them. Welcome, Diva. The thing is, the world has always been one that longs for a hero. What's a hero? Someone who fills the world with change and splendor, with courage and love in their hearts. But remember, a hero isn't one person. No man is an island, or so they say. I might recommend for you to build up your relationships, be in touch with your heart, so you can touch others. In other words, be as gay as your heart desires, you funky little lesbian. You're getting what you pay for. Venture thus unto the world, and let your heroic tales unfold. Up. Level. You've arrived. Heck yeah, final boss. Shh. Heck yeah. Don't copy me, you nerd. Alright, shut it, it's my turn. Lena's gonna continue. Thanks, Rafi. Ahem. So you've all come to the end of your journey. Flames roar all about you, trapping you in a cage of heat and noise. Unnaturally high for your run-of-the-mill forest fires, those ain't ordinary flames. They're magic ones cast by the very evil sorcerer. Yes, the one right in front of you. Summoned. You mere fools! You are foolish fools to think you could ever defeat I, Prozac the Powerful. The very evil sorcerer cackles, raising his staff high to the sky as your obvious defeat. Or so it seems. Hold it, fiend! A literal knight in shining armor, the tank of your party rises, basically blinding you in her glory. For eons you've reigned eons of terror, pushing the innocence of this land into a reign of terror. Well, no more. My trusty fellow allies of trust shall vanquish thee. Her heart-rending speech strikes a chord in all your hearts. You, her trusty ally of trust, cannot simply stand mutely mute. You too shakily get to your feet and look the very evil sorcerer in the eyes. What am I playing, though? I don't know. Oh, I'm the bard, I think. Do you have a donkey? Because we're gonna kick your ass. What eloquent words. As expected of a bard, inspired by your poetry, the remaining member of your party too scrambles to a stand. The newfound, unfamiliar valiantness, she points an accusing finger at the very evil sorcerer. Determination burning in her eyes, she opens her mouth, capturing the full attention of the enemy. I have no part in this. I actually just in it for the money. In fact, she offers 10G to attack your party instead. Silence reigns across the dungeon. The sorcerer ponders the business offer. This is your chance. Throw your dank guitar at the sorcerer while he is distracted. You, a brilliant strategist, devise perfect plans that you execute immediately. Dank guitar smashes into smithereens on the very evil sorcerer's head. You gained 10 plus punk. Plus 10 punk. You gained 10 plus 10 punk. You also shed a single tear for dank guitar's sacrifice. The very evil sorcerer falls to his knees. Now it's just time for the final blow. The paladin raises her brave sword, the hunter her bow, and you have nothing after smashing your dank guitar, so you don't really do anything. With a flash of blinding light, the evil ruler of the land is no more. Finally, the evil has been defeated. The dungeon is quiet. The roaring of the magical flames extinguish along with the sorcerer's defeat. The adventure, the quest you've all spent together, is over. This land shall suffer under his iron fist of cruelty no more. Thinking that should clear your hearts, but for some reason, you feel a sense of emptiness within you. Have you ever felt that sense that something is missing? Like there's a hole inside of you have to fill. This empty feeling. You know what it is. Hunger. What? 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 We're taking a break. I want sandwiches. Ignoring your friend's protest, your GM strolls leisurely to her kitchen. This D&Z session can't really continue without her here, so you just stew in silence. Well, I was getting a bit tired, and it's due for a break. Ugh. Having become interested in D&D lately, you and your friends have been pretty into this nerd crowd. Speaking of, what had you decided to name your character? I'm a bard. So... Ooh, that's a good question. I don't really have a bard character in my repertoire, so... It has to be like a pun of some kind. I'm not good at this. I can't make up puns on the fly. Oh boy. Boy. Okay. Marshy, what should I name the... No, you have bad ideas, Marshy. I should not have acknowledged your presence. I don't even know what race I am, because that would be helpful. So I named it Dank Guitar. Joni Jetty. Yeah, that's... Yeah, no, you actually named your character Sir Swaggerballs. That's a fantastic bard name. No. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Sir Swaggerballs. Now that's what I'm talking about. Anyways, you suddenly get a very particular and strong desire to introduce your friends to yourself. You wonder briefly why you ever would feel this urge as someone familiar with them already, but whatevs. Think about you, think about the paladin, think about the hunter, think about the game master. Think about the random dude in the background. To maybe continue what I was doing, which is not introducing people. Think about you, bard. That's you, singy boy. Also known as the Bard, the adventurer poet, the completely useless. You feel it reflects your true soul. It's your first time with D&D, but you've already concluded that the singy boy is the best class objectively. Who cares if you had 0 attack or defense points? You got to seduce everything. Your little doodle of dank guitar brings nostalgic tears to your eyes. The paladin is run by Rafi over there. She's the sweetest girl you've ever met. Once she gave you an entire bowl of sweets. Sure, it was a bowl mixed with M&Ms, Skittles, and tiny rocks that looked like sweets, but it's the thought that counts. The hunter is run by the gremlin over there. Her name is Gwen, and she's small. You have long, deep-seated desire to throw down with her for once and for all. She is your sworn enemy. This campaign is run by Lena, who just went into her kitchen. She's what you call cool and aloof. Maybe a bit of a mom friend since she got her own place. That's where you're now. She always chides us for leaving milk out in the open. You also suspect she is secretly a genius. Oh, that's Jimothy. Just another ordinary boy. Say hi to Jimothy? Yes. You say hi, inwardly hoping your thoughts reach his ordinary heart. I totally did. I want to maybe continue what I was doing, which is not introducing people. Sure, fine, whatever. You return to your boring life full of non-introducing. In your stupor, you realize most of your friends had moved off to different sides of the room, eager to explore Lena's new house. Talk to Gwen. Lounge on the sofa with Rafi. Your sworn enemy. Approach, speak. Spend break with Gwen. Approach. If you think you've beaten me with your sick-ass guitar smashing, you're wrong. What an annoying brat. Return. Make small talk. What are you doing? Nothing yet. Say, have you watched Infinity's Wars yet? No. Captain Iron dies. You no longer want to make small talk with Rafi. You call up to Jimothy, who's watching TV. Hey. Hi. Jimothy goes back to whatever brain-rotting program he's watching. Following. This looks like my grandmother's kitchen. What you doing? Making sandwiches. Want to help? You can help out Lena, then hang out with the others within your break time. Nah, you're allergic to being helpful. Yeah. You start helping out. What a nice house guest you are. You decide to criticize Lena's pants to even it out. I said this already, but your pants are terrible. I don't like them. Hey, my house, my rules. She gives a cool shrug. It's so cool the room temperature instantly falls by 10 degrees Celsius. That's a lot. Damn, maybe she secretly is a genius. Awed by her sheer coolness, you only realize after a while the sheer number of sandwiches you're making. So many. Whoa, that's a lot. It's for everyone, too. That's really nice of you. Lena looks a little pleased as she finishes up the stack of sandwiches. I'm not, really. I just used to take care of my twin brother. I was always the more mature one. No wonder. I'm kind of curious what you were like as a child, actually. I still have pictures. I'll show you if you have time. I'll take the sandwiches to the table. Could you help me with the milk put the milk back into the fridge so the milk babies don't die? What? Music stops. You know, the milk babies. They die if you don't put them back in the fridge. That's why the milk tastes bad when you leave it out, you know? Lena chides you gently as she leaves you in abject confusion and more confusion. Milk babies? Could it be Lena's dumb? No way. No way, you say, but the mystery nags at your mind. There's no way she's actually not smart, right? Mystery of Lena added. Alright, I'm done talking with people because I've talked to everybody. Just as you figure you're done talking to your friends, a wild Jimothy approaches. You briefly wonder if this is how wildlife encounters feel. Hey? Jimothy just nods back. You realize you don't know anything about Jimothy. He's always there when you come over to Lena's house. Lena just introduced him as Jimothy when you first met. You would think he's her lover or whatever, but Lena's about as straight as a ruler. A bendy ruler. To be honest, you've always been too afraid to ask. Why are you always being on the couch? I like the couch. You don't know how to answer that, and Jimothy speaks no more. Now that Jimothy's silent, you start to reflect by yourself. Today's been real fun, but talking to your friends has given you something you've become really, really curious about. You really want to figure out the mystery of Lena and something about milk babies. Well, you guess you'll do your best to figure that out. Your inner monologue is interrupted by Lena's voice, and also a pile of sandwiches. Everyone, get your asses here. Intermission's over. With everyone in tow, you shamble over. You realize this is a good chance to ask something. Wait, I have a question. About Jimothy. Who is he? He's my bitch. Lena turns to Jimothy on the couch. Get me 3 glasses of beer. No. Lena turns back. This incident will not be remembered by history. So instead, the game master clears her throat. As her words fill the space of the room, everyone feels themselves transitioning into the fantasy land of their creation. Oh, and the sandwiches? They're delicious. It's finally over. The land is free. You're free from this heavy burden the world has placed upon your shoulders. No more innocent blood shall be shed. No more civilian shall cry for mercy. The evil sorcerer has been felled. As you emerge from the dungeon cave place thingy, you shield your face against the blinding light of the sun. Wait, wasn't it night? You realize the blinding light is the light from the torches of soldiers here to capture you. Turns out, murder is illegal. What? We killed a bad guy. I mean, we vanquished an evil foe for justice. Hey, get that out of my face. According to the law, murder is legal, but ruling your land with evil sorcery and threats isn't. Cursed, outdated laws created for those in power that make no sense in its application. Luckily, you haven't been discovered yet. Charm a nearby villager to hide you. Well, I don't want to... I just realized it's Jimothy. Sneak away? Yeah, sneak away. You roll for stealth. Oof. Getting a 15 or higher means you will be successful. Let's roll. Do I actually get to roll, or is this preset? You rolled. 20. Oh! Oh, thank you. The god of dice has smiled upon you, and you were successful. With a not evil grin upon your face, you successfully evade the law. You probably commit tax fraud too, you absolute criminal. A murder charge upon your name, you manage to sneak away. Crap. I, Jimothy, a commoner, sees criminals trying to get away. Alerted by a nameless commoner, the soldiers immediately zero in on you and your friends. As the soldiers cast a sleeping spell on you, the last thing you see is Jimothy. I'm sorry, Lena's friends. You know I had to do it to him. Why is he here? I wanted to feel included. I let him. Because I'm the game master. Curse the almighty power of the game master. There's absolutely nothing you can do. Moving on. You all wake up in prison. You all curse Jimothy. Your game master kindly reminds you that stabbing Jimothy is not allowed. We need to break out. You wholeheartedly agree. Unfortunately, without your trusty dank guitar, you feel a little down as a bard. But your line of bards were born to be free. In fact, you couldn't even wait 9 months to be born. You came out in 7. Everyone tells you that's not a good thing, is a hater, and should be ignored. Anyways, quick, think of a plan. Plan 1. The guard is right. Out. There. Steal the guard's keys. Plan 2. Use raw strength and power. Literally break out. Plan 3. Did I already say 3? Anyway, there must be some way to leave. Examine surroundings. I'm going to go with 3. Not a bad idea. You turn to the wall. An ominous skeleton is chained up to the wall, implying the doom you may face if you don't hurry the heck up. Examine the wall. Examine the spoopy skelly boy. Examine the wall. You move the skell a little bit to find a crack on the wall. Guys. I have an idea. Burn them. The guard returns, finding the walls smashed. Bob the emotional support skeleton in pieces, and 2/3 of you literally on fire. He slowly backs away. Another guard appears to witness your state. Tearfully vowing to avenge Bob the emotional support skeleton, she escorts you. A place you've never been before, and never should have been. That is, a low voice suddenly emerges from a nearby cell as you pass by it. Hands bound, you strain to hear it. Remember to keep your wits about you, heroes. This will be your worst trial yet. Take my advice to your hearts, if you have one still, for I am Jimothy. Okay, break time. Jimothy! Hi. I wanted to be included again. And I let him. Again. Okay. What? You got a problem? What you gonna do about it? Curses. The GM has ultimate power, and you cannot defy her. Also, someone come to the store with me to buy drinks. I want to come. Let me come with you. Someone's gotta stay to watch the house, and Jimothy's disappeared for some reason. Time to take the bullet like a big damn hero. I'll stay behind. I don't want to move anyways. Really? Well then, I'll let you pick whoever here to go with you. I'll let you pick whoever here to go with you? What? Bless the undefiable power of the GM. Quick, pick someone you want to stay home with. That doesn't make any sense. Stay alone. You're a grown-up. You can handle this. You sure? I gave you ultimate power. Yeah, I think Jimothy's somewhere in the house anyways. Don't get lonely or whatever, I guess. I'll miss you, sweet cheeks. Don't burn the house down. Before they leave, you request them to buy you a Pepsi Zero. They refuse, so you vow to curse them with your dying breath. That's the proper choice. Did I eat dinner? Yes, I did. Once they're gone, you decide to lounge on the couch. Why are the cushions in a pile? You think you can probably stand to take one, so you walk over and pick up a cushion. Ah! Stop yelling, it's just me. Jimothy. What are you doing there? Being me. Did my sister encode ditch you? Sister. Wait. Suddenly you remember Lena had a twin brother. You realize said twin brother is right in front of you. Oh. You plan to continue to pretend to have known this all along. I'll have you know, I volunteered for the greater good. Was this where you were all along? Jimothy stares at you unsettlingly. You take that as a yes. You. Do you have anyone you like here? Like? Huh? Here's a tip. If you like someone, try focusing on them a lot more, especially during break time. They say girls want flowers and all, but really all they want is for you to choose to spend time with them, you know? What are you talking about? Do you have anything you want to know? I guess we just go down the list about Raffi. She's evil. What? I mean, I know that, but she's hiding something. Like in her teens. Something scandalous. I guess it's up to you to find out, though. Thanks? Also, her name, Raffi, stands for giraffe. You think he's joking. Or is he? About Gwen. Somehow, I don't really know her all that well. My sister's been friends the longest with her, but, well, she seems really passionate about things she has an interest in. Like, for some reason, she's been dragging my sister out at least once a week recently. And they come back really late. Maybe you could find out what that's about? Ah, my sister. We grew up together as twins, so it's easier to tell you what I don't know about her. I can tell you something no one else really knows about her. What do you mean? The truth is, my sister, she's secretly really, really dumb. What? Find out for yourself. What about you? I'm Jimothy. Yeah, I know that. Let me ask you a question. With great power comes great responsibility, yeah? Uh-huh. If a man holds knowledge others don't, knowledge that will crush his loved ones if they find out, and the man himself doesn't have the ability to help once he divulges it.
Would you consider this power? If so, does the man have the responsibility to protect that knowledge? What? Yes? Your judgment has been noted. What? I'm gonna go pee.
Jimothy left. What? Soon after your internal turmoil, your friends return with food. And a Pepsi Zero, even though disgust is evident in their faces. Nice! Curses shall not befall them in your dying breath. It takes a bit of a scuffle to return to each of your seats. Soon enough, though, the game master clears her throat, and it begins. The trial for the murder of the victim Prozac, very evil sorcerer McEvil, commences. The Queen Majesty herself is the judge. The thought. She's not a thought, she's a hard-working queen. What do you think, Sir Swaggerballs? If she breathes, she a thought. All women are queen. Oof. All women are queens. Ignoring you all, the judge picks up the gavel and knocks it against the stand. The trial commences. Queen thought. After the opening statement accusing you three of heinous crime of murder, terrible, the prosecution calls the witness to the stand. If all your playthroughs of phonetics right are to be believed, this is the bit where you can prove your innocence. Better keep your wits sharp, Sir Swaggerballs. The guard of the prison comes to the stand. As a guard to this kingdom, it is my duty to be observant. And obviously these criminals hate rocks. What? Nuh-uh. Some of my best friends are rocks. When I found them, they were viciously attacking a stone wall. And look what I found at the scene of the crime. The guard holds up a rock. Somehow you recognize it as the one from the cave. Okay. The rock is smooth, like really smooth. It's nearly a pebble, but not quite. It's still a rock. Hold up. I examine the rock. Why would you need to examine a rock? What if that rock is poisonous? What if touching it kills you? The choice of a lifetime dawns upon you. Touch the rock. Touch the rock. Oh my god. You gently boop the rock and wherever its rocky nose is. Nothing happens. You risked your life to disprove my theory? For me? I'm so touched. I mean, disgusted. You inwardly appreciate her appreciation of your boundless bravery. Wait! The court whispers amongst themselves. I realized this rock is crucial evidence that we are innocent. With a jolt, you realize what she's talking about. Quick, this is your time to help out. I got it! The smoothness of the rock proves the sorcerer was attacking us first, probably. Rafi shines a rare, approving smile in your direction. You beam. You hear Gwyn tutting in the background. You see, sires, this proves exactly what her actions were, justified self-defense. Please look at this rock. The judge cranes and observes it. You have no idea what's up. Did the sorcerer somehow carve a written confession on it? Smooth, is it not? This smoothness shows the sorcerer was in fact using the high magical powers to burn our surroundings to a fault degree. Using magic he was so proud of. But you can use fire magic. We just saw you try to explode out of the prison. Ha! That was but a magic missile. As evidence, you can look in the cell we were just at. The rock should be jagged. What an amazing deduction! The court whispers amongst themselves until the judge bumps their gavel. Order in the court. Having listened to both sides, it is very obvious the verdict is not guilty. You're free. You and your friends get charged with small fines anyways, but victory and freedom is sweet. Congratulations, heroes. Not only have you purged this land of evil and saved your friends' hides, you have also gotten scot-free of murder. And really, what more could a hero want? You celebrate joyously with your friends, wishing more than ever for your dank guitar, so you could play a little happy tune. Sacrifices have been made, but it has been done. You have earned your happy ending. And today's campaign ends. Good job, guys. GG. Thanks, Lena. That was fun, I guess. It's already late at night, With a shock, you realize it's past midnight, and how fortunate that you're the only one without a car. While you're calculating taxi fares through, your friend's voice calls to you. Why don't you stay over, Diva? You can stay the night on the couch with Jimothy. He stays over sometimes, too. That's really nice, actually. Can I do that? I don't mind. You say your goodbyes to your friends as they leave one by one. They seem oddly shy as they tell you they enjoyed themselves. You hope you can hang out with them more. It's soon time for bed. You insist you're taking the couch, which is huge as hell anyways. Lena reluctantly agrees. As you get ready for bed, you realize there's a lot more cushions on the couch than there were before. Is this the twins' way of preparing for sleep? This sure looks comfy. You think about your friends and wonder what the future will hold in store. Happily, you get ready for bed and shift the cushions to make it more comfortable. And there's Jimothy. Ah! Jimothy! You're left with me now. As his powerful eyes pierce deep into your soul, you realize you cannot resist him. What is happening? Ending Jimothy on the couch. Is this really? What? What happened? What? I don't understand. I am so confused.
Thank you for joining me as I play Dungeons and Lesbians by Noe Bodies. This game was fun and quirky, but wow, was I not expecting that ending. I mean, there was a lot of things I wasn't expecting, but getting the non-gay ending was not one of them. Or rather, the fact that there was a non-gay ending? Whatever. There are a lot of fun little jokes in this game that kept me entertained, but I feel that it suffered from not being long enough. I feel that there wasn't enough to really get to know your friends, even though Jimothy hints to you in your last break that you will have a chance to talk with them in other breaks. I don't know if that means I have to go back and replay it and choose other people to hang out with, or I have to go back and avoid the Jimothy on the couch ending to continue the game. I'm really confused by the Jimothy on the couch ending. Despite whatever Jimothy is, I really dug the art style and the music, but the story was just kind of basic and the gameplay really fumbled it for me, so I'm gonna have to give this game 3 stars. Thank you everyone for watching Devaliante Plays Dungeons and Lesbians by Noe Bodies. If you enjoyed what you saw, please let me know what you liked the most in the comments. Please refrain from any hate toward me or the game developers. This review is just my opinion, and the devs worked really hard to make this game happen, and they deserve our support. Because anyone who just wants to play a wholesome game of Dungeons and Dragons with some lesbians deserves all the support. That's all for now, folks, and I'll see you next time.